What's up, guys? Miguel here from Torrance Tech. Today we are reviewing the newer KM19 Lavanier microphone, wireless microphones. Yeah. So Newer reach out to me and say, hey, do you want to review our microphones? And I was like, yes, but deep down inside, I was like, no. And the reason why is because, so these are coming in at 40 bucks. And I got to tell you, every time I've reviewed mics around this price point, they end up being really good. And it makes me feel really bad about purchasing this thing for $500. I said yes, but at the same time, I was just like shaking my head at the point that it's going to make me upset. Anyway. All right, so let's switch to the top-down view. Let's stop all the talking nonsense. Let's switch to the top-down view to see what we get in the package. Then we're going to hook it up to an iPhone because I believe these are only phone-specific lavalier mics. And we're going to do some audio testing to see how good it sounds. And then we're going to end it with final thoughts, impressions, and hopefully I don't get rid of this thing. All right, let's switch over to the top-down view. Let's do this. All right, so let's take a look at what's in the package. Let's take a good look at the box. Wireless microphone KM19 newer. You create, we illuminate. Nice. Wireless microphones. We got one receiver and two transmitters. There we go. I know how to read. You create, we illuminate. A nice catchy logo. All right. Warning, do not disassemble without authorization. Okay. There is the serial number, model number. Then on the bottom, let's take a look here. Made in Shenzhen, China, TikTok, Facebook. All right. Nothing too fancy. All right. Let's zoom out. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. Oh, something to eat. I'm just kidding. Don't eat that. All right. So we have warnings. They really don't want you to disassemble this for whatever reason. Don't know why. All right. We got a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right. Oh, more to eat. All right, push that aside. What is this? Oh, that's a nice bag. Hey, you know what, Newer? I'm going to give you, and we got a USB-A to USB-C. You know what? I'm going to give you props on this bag. It's not the same generic black, like, you know, polyester bag. Oh, it has gifts in it. Oh, what do we got? It's like Santa Claus. Oh, look. It's a nice actual like cloth bag with actual strings. So I'm gonna give you props on actually not using the same generic like polyester bag that everybody uses. This is a nice touch. This is good to put my marbles in. And then we have, let's see what dropped out. All right, so we got iPhone, USB-C to iPhone, like an older style iPhone. And then we have, God, these things are so small. USB-C to USB-C. Maybe that's an extender. And then it looks like we have little microphone hats. All right, let's take a look at this. The plastic is like a grade above cheap. You know, it's not that cheap plastic that fumbles, but it's hard enough. It's actually kind of funny. To you, it's like a grade above the cheap plastic. Let's man, these are giving me earbud vibes, you know, like when I'm reviewing like Tozos and Soundpeats. Holy crap. All right. That's light. Let's zoom in. Let's take a look here. It passed whatever test. Yeah, let's take a look. Nice. All right. We got transmitters. We got receivers. We got a nice case. Nothing's turning on. I'm wondering if it's charged or what's going on here? Oh, we have a little plastic stuff here at the bottom. Gotta take the plastic stuff off. Okay. Put that down. Let's see if it charges now. Yeah, there, that's did it. All right, so I like how they go in. They have some magnetism to it. Why is this one not charging? Put it in the wrong way. I did put it in the wrong way. I guess it matters which way it goes in. So these are giving me like earbud vibes, which is pretty cool, I guess. Let me take out my these are my Apple earbuds. They're just a little bigger, I guess. A little thicker. Yeah, they're definitely giving me earbud vibes. All right. So let's get into this. Let's talk inside the box. We get a soft pouch for transport. Digging into the hardware, we have the USB charging case, which houses the two transmitters and the receiver. Newer also include a USB-C to Lightning adapter for older iPhones and a USB-C OTG adapter. We have a USB-C to USB-A charging cable and two furry windscreens or dead cats for outdoor shooting. Now, first impressions, the build quality is definitely plastic, but it feels fairly solid. The footprint is incredibly small. The transmitters only weigh about 6 grams from what I understand. And the receiver is tiny, 3 grams. So when you're clipping this onto a t-shirt, you aren't going to get that annoying collar sag from it. Now, let's talk specs because there's a lot going on under the hood here. So the KM19 operates on a 2.4 gigahertz wireless connection. Battery life is rated up to 30 hours total when using the charging case. Now, with each transmitter giving you a continuous 6 hours of runtime on a single charge. That's pretty crazy. All right, so out of the box, it's plug and play, but to really unlock this device, you're gonna need the newer Mic app. From my understanding, the Mic app gives you 75 hertz low cut filter, vocal enhancement modes, and 5 distinct levels of noise cancellation. I'm not sure why 5. You could also switch between stereo and mono output using a single press on the receiver. All right, so let's get this connected and give it a try. All right, so we have it hooked up, and immediately off, I see a discrepancy. There's already one thing I want to check. Some information I found says that the app may show only 16-bit audio, even though on the Amazon listing it says 24-bit. Okay, so now we're going to test out the mic. Let's do the audio from the phone, right? So we're just going to do straight audio recording. So we're going to hit record. And this is what the audio without the mic sounds like, right? So this is just straight from the phone. This is what it sounds like. So now we're going to plug in the mic and we're going to do the same recording. And let's just see how that sounds. Okay. So this is what it sounds like. I mean, we're not processing the audio in any sort of way. And I hate using these little mics like this and putting my little pinky finger up. I feel like a douche. But anyway, this is what it sounds like with the microphone halfway in my mouth and the difference. I can't tell until I'm post, but hopefully you can tell something. Now let's stop it. Go into the app and see if we could add any type of noise cancellation. So we could add vocal boost. All right, let's start with 1, I guess. Okay, so this is with the vocal boost 1. I don't know if I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, but this is the vocal boost 1. I don't know if there's a difference. Let's switch it over to 2. All right, and now we're in vocal boost 2. I'm not sure if that's going to make any difference at all too, but this is the testing. See if I sound any prettier. All right, and this is the final vocal boost number 3. Hopefully it doesn't sound too loud. I mean, on the phone itself, it looks pretty violent, but I'm keeping it at the straight distance. So let's see how this sounds. Now, next, we're going to try the low cut. Low cut usually means that it removes frequencies of anything from a certain frequency down, and it has a couple different ones. So it should reduce the hissing sound that you might be hearing on the background. So we're going to try it with the first. It's going to cut out anything lower than 75 hertz. So let's give that a try. Okay, so this is reducing everything under 75 hertz. I'm not sure if you notice a difference, but we're just going to really jump to the 300 after this. All right. Okay, so this is recording at 300. So hopefully that there's no background noise now that you could hear. Maybe things sound a little quieter. No hissing. Let's say silent for a second. Maybe that picks up something good. All right, let's. Now, I did notice that you can't change the depth from 16-bit to 24 bits, even though on the website it does list that you could do it for 24 bits. Here in the app, you can't change it. All right. So next, we're going to try the noise reduction, noise cancellation, so to say. And how we're going to do that is that we're going to do it with the fan. So let's give this a try. All right. All right. So we're going to turn it on to number 1. And we're going to hit record. All right. And here, we're going to hit level number 1. We're going to do this from distance, and we're going to just turn it on. So right now it is on. I'm not sure how much you could pick up on that. But, you know, all right, let's stop it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to switch it over to noise cancellation, noise reduction number 4, and go straight up and see how it handles noise cancellation. All right, so we're at level 4 right now. We're going to stick to level 1 here, and we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to go from 1, 2, and 3 and see how it handles. So right now, we're at level 1. I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm not sure how loud it sounds, if it can reduce the noise. All right, so now we're going to switch it over to level 2. This should be louder. Again, I'm not sure how it handles this at this point. Hopefully you can hear me. And let's turn it on to number 3. This is the loudest. And again, this is kind of at arm's length, so I'm really not sure how it's handling it at this point. But hopefully you can still hear me pretty well. All right. So that should help with understanding how powerful the noise cancel. Now, again, that is an extreme test, right? But if it can handle that in any sort of good way, then you know we're dealing with something good here. So is the NEEWER KM19 worth buying? For around 40 bucks, I think it's a pretty interesting budget wireless mic kit. You know, it gives you 2 transmitters, a compact charging case, app controls, noise cancellation, mono and stereo modes, and enough accessories to get started really the right way. Like if you're making YouTube videos, TikTok reels, interviews, Zoom calls, or basic content, this is probably a strong upgrade over your phone or camera's built-in microphone, but I would not buy this expecting it to beat the DJI Mic or higher end wireless systems. I don't think it's quite there yet. This is more for people who want better audio on a budget, and that's where this actually makes sense. So my biggest advice for this would be use mono mode for solo videos, turn on the low cut filter, use the lowest noise reduction setting when you need it, do a quick test recording before anything important, and don't blindly trust the product page. I'm not sure where they got 16-bit over 24-bit, but you know, whatever. So that's really the NEEWER KM19, a cheap wireless mic kit with a lot of features and surprisingly decent potential for creators who don't want to spend a few $100s just to sound like they're not filming from across the parking lot. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. NEEWER's, thank you for sending this out for me to test. I really did appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.